Mike, a 1-1 draw here in Ossett today. Unlucky to concede so late into the game. What were your overall thoughts on that game?
I'm going to have to be really careful what I say, mate, so I don't get myself in trouble. I'm gutted for the boys. I'm absolutely gutted for the boys, because to go down to 10 men in the manner that we did, we've been told by the ref that he's hurdled a challenge and threw himself to the floor, and the kid just didn't doing that through one-on-one on goal. We're 1-0 up, we're dominating the game. Honest to God, we're dominating the game, and he's through one-on-one. He ain't going to ground. So for him to get a second yellow card for it blew my mind. It really did. And after that, I think they've defended like absolute Trojans to see the game out, because until the 70th minute they've not had a shot on goal, and I think they finished the game with 2 shots on goal. So I'm really gutted for them in the manner that they've had to concede that goal. I think the foul on the halfway line's unbelievably cheap. Their boys turned around and said, I don't know, I've got away with that one. So it sounds sour grapes, mate, it really does, but the lads have been outstanding. They've been so good, and they don't deserve to come away from here without a clean sheet and winning the game, so I'll always be honest in my assessment, and that's the way I feel about this one. It's tough to take. It's a tough one to take, but it's unbeaten run continues, if you want to look at it that way. It's always a tough place to come, the way they play football, and the pitch is difficult, and teams will come here and take points, teams will come here and struggle to take points. So if I look at that glass half full, I'll praise the boys for that, but I feel shafted, mate. I feel really shafted by that, and so do the boys, and rightly so.
Ben Lewis took a knock to his head. Is there any injury concerns from the whole game?
No, he's okay. He's a trooper, he's Ben. We brought him back in, playing left back for his experience. Like we know the type of game this would have been today. It was back to front, especially in the first half. It was very back to front, and between the 4 of them, Scaff, Casper, Tom, Ben, they've won everything. So no, Ben's okay. We haven't got any other concerns. Just fatigue. They've really run themselves into the ground, especially when we go down to 10 men, to make sure that we go in with the spoils. And unfortunately, we've not managed all 3.
Moving on to Saturday, we played Mosley in the FA Trophy. How do you plan to prepare for that one?
We'll shuffle the pack, mate. We'll shuffle the pack. I feel for the subs as well tonight. We didn't want to make a sub because we felt like coming into this game's difficult. They were controlling it. They were doing what we expected of them. They were playing in right areas, and they were holding it high up the pitch when they needed to. So we didn't want to really change the dynamic of it, especially when we went into a 3 and a 2 when we've had a man sent off. So we'll shake it up on Saturday. Boys that haven't started tonight will start, and we'll give some rest. We've not got a game the week after either, so we'll get some really good rest and recoup in them. But yeah, it's a bitter one to take that, mate, tonight. It really is.
Thank you for your time, Mike.
Cheers, Paul.